Hey, Danny! Hey, Danny!
What is it now, Army boys?
Oh, shit! The guy who did it, he's gone. He just disappeared.
Well, what you stick around to apologize if you shit up a bathroom this bad, Army?
What up, son? Joe the
What's
psychologist, bro.
It is Sunday night, and welcome to Brains and Brews live here on Horror Fiend TV. If this is your first time, I am Joe the psychologist, and this right here, my partner in crime, my other half here, not in that kind of way, but you know, my brother Rick. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, brother, and have some good beer. I got something quite unique. We'll get into, but yeah, man, I'm happy to be here. We're gonna talk about the schlock of a film. I hope you're ready, my brother. I hope you're ready.
But before we talk about the movie, obviously, you know, we got to tell you what we're going to be drinking tonight, because part of the show is to introduce you to a new beer, or in some cases, a beer we go back to because it was good and didn't get a chance to get a new one. But that's all right. But Rick, what are you drinking tonight?
Damn it. You talk, guy. Just
Oh.
I gotta find something.
All right. Well, then finally, because I didn't get to taste mine yet.
You threw it to me too quickly.
So let me first show you. It is from Kings County Brewers Collective, and it's called Bad Penguin. And it's the closest I can get to having a bird themed type of beer for tonight. It is from New York. It's a 5.2. I was hoping it could be more, but they also make some other ones that I'm going to be testing out come December because they get a little bit more festive. And it is, I did look up a couple of things from it. A Nelson, Sauvin, and Cascade hops. I'm not sure what that is, but I guess I'm going to find out.
Cascade.
But yes, so first time trying it. Open that. Oh, that sounded like a good little pop there too.
Pour that beer, son. Pour it.
I'm pouring it. I'm trying not to get ahead on there.
I know. Sorry for the little slight delay on the artwork here. I had it set up and somehow it got off of the setup. So,
all right, so
sir, I apologize.
there it is.
All right, let's go. What you got?
Oh,
so what's the ABV on this one? I missed that.
5.2.
Okay. It's like a little less than a Corona.
Yeah, I read a couple things on it though. There was somebody that says it's gonna be this weird aftertaste, and I'm hoping I'm not gonna find out. But I did smell citrusy as I was moving it to my other hand to take the sip. I did smell citrus in the air.
Citrus.
I'm gonna have to let you know as we go on a little bit here. Maybe because I brushed my teeth. Maybe that was my mistake.
Oh
but,
yeah, you never do that shit, brother.
I don't know. Well, no, it's not. So it's light in a good way, but there's like a little aftertaste. So and I can't say if it's gonna be good or bad. I'll let you know as we go on.
All right,
what about you, bro?
Hold on. First of all, look at this killer artwork on your can here, bro.
Oh, dude, it's fucking awesome.
Once you show me, so what you drinking, man, so I could get the artwork, and you sent me what it was. You were like, "Don't laugh." Like, this guy kind of looks like you too, bro. You know
Whatever. Hey.
Nah,
which
come
one?
on, bro.
Which
the
one?
penguin, the guy sitting down, bro. Look, that's you. That's Adam hovering right over. You know, you got probably, the kids here on the sides here. I don't know. I mean, Zach could be this guy. That's probably his girlfriend. There you go. That's the whole
there you go. That's the whole family
bro.
right there. That was just Thanksgiving.
Yeah. All right. Let me pull mine up. But yeah, man. So mine, yeah, I wanted to go a little festive today, so I didn't get nothing really horror related or nothing like that. But check it out. This is what I'm drinking right here. It's a 6.0 ABV. It's usually about what I drink. Counterweight. Counterweight is the brand here from Connecticut. And whenever I go to like Buffalo Wild Wings, for example, I always order a tall counterweight. I really do like it. So this is called the Ho Ho Hope for kids. And the reason why I really I gravitated towards this was it is festive. It's got a cool can. Again, I usually get horror related stuff, but this time no. This one too, the proceeds when you buy this beer goes to a good place. It goes to the Connecticut Children's Foundation. So a little bit of that kicks back into charity. So I'm always down for that. But yeah, man, I didn't look up the ingredients, but I'm going blind. Let's go. Hey, there you go, Joe. This is the kind of like this is the density you like, right?
Yeah.
Right here. It's not too light. It ain't dark. It's kind of cloudy. That's a good sign, actually.
Yeah, this one's pretty cloudy.
It's not that cold. That's the only problem. I didn't have time to really chill it yet, but I hate warm beer. Tastes like. But this does not taste like piss. Sit. Yeah, it's an IPA. It's not. I would, if somebody really wants to get into IPAs, maybe they're a lager drinker, for example. This is a good start because it's not bitter, it's not too overbearing as far as like strong like flavors or anything like that. So, yeah, I think it's so far so good. It's nice and fresh. It's nice. It's light. It's definitely light. This is the light beer. This is something you could probably drink a few of these, and not feel like full or like heavy. You know what I mean?
That's kind of what I was going for. I'm not gonna lie, because I am
you like feeling heavy.
No, I'm still stuffed from Thanksgiving,
Yes,
so
exactly.
I didn't want
Now
it.
that you say that, brother, this would go great with the meal because it is like it's not like a thick Guinness or anything like that, or like those really potent, like dense IPAs, that are real thick.
Yeah.
This is not. This is a good summer drink too, even though it is kind of festive because of the can. It gives me that summer feel because it is kind of light. So yeah, I dig it.
All right, well, salud.
Yep, salud, brother. Let me just give it that. And we got a couple comments. Let me just total those up here. All right, here we go. Adam, whoa, what up? Hey guys, geez, I have a lot to discuss. I try to warn homeboy, but hey man.
I did too. I did too.
Cheers, Selena. Cheers, my fellas. Cheers to you. Who's ready for the holidays? Joe's the kind of guy. He did it. Day after Halloween, he already started putting up all his Christmas lights. So that's all right.
Sure did.
Joe is a horror fiend, but he loves Christmas. He's a Christmas dude. Adam, yes, of course. And Adam says, "Hello, Selena. Yep, I think we are ready." So you got the tree up and everything. I saw that. Looks really good, man. Always. And Adam says, "Oh, Rick, it's always good when your beer gets back to children." One, JR, does yours?
I don't know about JR. I don't know. I didn't check on any of that on mine. I should probably see if there are some of those.
Yeah, man, that wasn't my intentions, but thank you,
No,
Adam. But when I saw it on the can, that just sealed the deal. All right, I'm getting this. At least I was kind of on the fence, but that was okay. That's it. Enough said. But that's all with that, man. Joey, what's going on, brother?
And, like I said, being stuff from Thanksgiving, I hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving. Thank you for joining us here on the tail end of this long weekend. And, since this was our live stream was so close to Thanksgiving, we did try to find something with a zombie turkey.
Yeah, we fucked up.
At last there was no, zombie turkey.
Well, we knew going in this wasn't about turkeys, but
no, I knew that, but we had no other choice, so we went with the other.
This was Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna say Thanksgiving. There's a lot of those. I want to make an actual video covering that eventually.
But are those zombies though?
No, it's not for zombies. Not for this.
No, that's what I'm saying. The only thing zombie we were able to find was this movie. as far
good old
as
Lloyd Kaufman.
As far as with fouls, and with that, Ricky, let's get into the movie.
It has been established persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder.
Manhattan from Artlist. The zombies are taking over.
Widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life, seeking human victims.
No more human hell. The dead walk here.
And yes, it is Night of the Chicken Dead. Listen, it's a first watch. Like when we decided to do this, like I take no fault in anybody watching it. Listen, it's not, honestly, it's going to be a lively conversation. It's really not as bad as I'm starting to make it feel. But I knew that I was in for some kind of fucking treat here when right in the beginning, there's a couple. First of all, I don't get this whole thing about going to a cemetery and wanting to have sex. It is not on my bucket list of things to do.
I just saw Phantasm for the first time, and that movie included something similar to that, right?
Yeah, if you watch horror movies, nothing good happens at at a cemetery. And while these two are first dry humping and then start having sex, there's all these hands around them, and then you've got the grave digger sitting up on the corner jerking off. I was like, holy shit. Like, we're just a couple minutes into this
So we got to
movie.
see some meat nice and early. Son.
And it was not pretty either, though. I gotta say that. I mean, actually, what did you think of that opening on the movie, though?
First of all, I gotta start this by prefacing this. This is a Lloyd Kaufman joint, Toma Entertainment. So you have to go into this film expecting what to see. So if you go in thinking it's gonna be your standard horror film, you're gonna be either grossly offended or just so like offended either by the racially toned jokes or the racially offensive jokes, or offended by all of the puke and crap and all that garbage, or the music. When I mean the music, I mean there's musical somewhere like interwoven into this film. So, or you might just hate the concept altogether. But if you go in, all right, it's Trauma, Toxic Avenger, Class of Nukem High. I mean, this you know what to expect already going into this movie. So now that that's out of the way, bro, I watched this movie, and then when it got to this beginning, I was halfway through. I think after the first musical section, I sent you a message. I was like, Joe, halfway through the movie, I was like, Joe, before you post this, before you schedule it, watch it first, because I'm thinking, oh no, is this gonna be a zombie film or what? What's going on? Because I don't see it. But halfway through, of course, the mayhem ensued. And quite honestly, but I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but once all that kicked in, then the musical bits ended. There wasn't any more of that. Then it became your standard, like schlock, undead. Well, not even undead chickens. But yeah, as far as the opening sequence, man, that guy was he was really going at it with the fucking.
Oh yeah.
He was literally, what was that, beating that chicken? So. And
choking the chicken.
Choking the chicken. There you go. I was trying
chicken.
to think of what that term was. God, dog, I haven't watched like Beavis and Butthead in like forever. Like that's what it reminds me of. But then you got the gravekeeper guy just staring, and then of course the zombie hands coming out of the ground, and they love fingering and Jesus Christ. Now that is one butt plug. I mean, no. I mean, forget the concept in general. I don't roll that way. But imagine those that do. You think they find pleasure in that? Jesus Christ.
I don't know, especially in that one. And I mean, and okay. And obviously, when we do these shows, we try to, have some serious conversation. And it was kind of hard to come up with some of that. But I would say the movie does have its little messages in there. And I was trying to kind of, like Adam and I, so I went to go get my beer, and I'm like, listen, you don't have to watch this movie. Like, honestly, you don't. I'm like, I'm going to, because it's not really going to ruin, I'll start telling you about this movie. And I'm like, it's these people who obviously didn't see Poultrygeist because they wouldn't have built, the chicken place on top of the Indian burial ground. And then I went, oh shit. At that moment, Poultrygeist. Oh, okay. Now I get why it's called Poultrygeist. Because I didn't get that last night when I was watching this. It was literally as I'm trying to explain this to him. But they built this place over the what is it?
It's an Indian burial ground.
Indian burial ground, but sacred Indian burial ground. Which we kind of already knew because it said in the beginning that if anybody desecrates this, something bad's gonna happen. It's literally right there, but they went ahead and moved it. But as you had said, as far as like the racially stuff, before we get to all the carnage, we got to talk about this staff, because the other part that took honestly till today when I started explaining it to Adam was the name of our cast here. So you have Arby, you have Wendy, you have Carl Jr., Denny's, and Paco, which I guess they didn't want to call him Taco. I didn't peep that it was all fast food restaurants again until today as I'm explaining this, and I go, oh my god, there is some sense to this movie, isn't it? You're gonna say something? Sorry.
No. Yeah, I was gonna mention the fact that you mentioned when Denny's was like, one day I might have my own restaurant. Denny's like, God dang it! Too late for that.
I mean, it was, and then the like, holy shit, Lloyd Kaufman. I mean, I was telling Adam, Lloyd Kaufman is, to horror, like Mel Brooks is, as far as his comedies, making fun of like dramas and stuff. Like that's what I consider. Like, he kind of looks like him, which is kind of weird too. And appeared in here, but
of course he's in every one of his films somehow, right?
Just this group of people, like, it was so fucking offensive, but it was actually done right.
Listen,
I gotta
if you're
say,
easily offended, don't watch this movie. See, I don't get offended when I watch stuff. I'm sorry.
either.
I'm one of those people that I laugh my ass off. I don't care what, even if I'm like the butt of the joke somehow. Like, it's as long as it's funny and clever, I don't mind. When it's not good, and then it feels like gratuitous and hateful, that's different. But
yeah,
no race was spared in this movie, man. Everyone got them bullets, bro. I was funny because when Crazy Ron, which obviously it's a riff of Crazy Ralph, Crazy Ron played by Ron Jeremy.
Oh my god.
When he started ordering his food, he's like, I want a sloppy Jose value meal. I'm like, sloppy Jose. I'm like, Joe. Yes.
Jose's JR and P Rock's his first name's mine is Juan. So
still, it's your middle name.
I know.
Jose
That's where I get the
too.
Joe from. But yes. Did you have a favorite, like, as far as like the all the workers there?
Hummus. I love Hummus. I love this. The whole pantomiming bit about that character was fucking hilarious to me. I don't know what it was, and that's another thing about this movie. The ADR was obviously done on purpose with the background voices. Horribly done. It sounds like something out of some like SpongeBob cartoon or some shit like that. But it's just the character's ridiculous. Like, just the fact that character is working in that restaurant. Like, why is this character here? I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, the main character RB2, the whoever that actor was, I think he was actually in VHS, the first one, I believe.
He was in one of the VHSs.
That's
Spider.
He was good. I think he was very funny. Just his expressions, his mannerisms, his timing, everything about that his performance was really good. So I would say the main character, Hummus. And I know, how did you feel about Paco Bell? Were you offended by Paco Bell?
No, not at all. I mean, honestly, no. I know that it, like,
Denny too. I like Denny. He was funny.
As a person, I like, especially when the what was it, the general? What was his name? Or
I don't know. Is that Colonel
Damn it.
Sanders? That's what I call.
Well, he's supposed to be Colonel Sanders, but
I forgot.
on.
I don't. That's the one name I don't remember.
No, I just had it up and I closed it on my side for a second here.
Okay.
It was General Leroy.
Yeah, there you go.
Lee E and then ROY, so not Leroy as in one.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's a restaurant.
I didn't get offended. It's what it was doing, what it was meant to do.
It's making fun of itself. What a lot of people were going in and they're like, oh, this movie's racist. No, this movie it's just looking at the world, especially what 2006 is when this came out.
Yeah,
and it's just taking what's out there and just flipping on its head. Oh, you know what? Just here. We're making fun of you. This is what you look like right now. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I find that shit funny.
Well, and I was actually released.
Not the gross stuff. I'm not into poop jokes and that shit.
Oh yeah, no, you get your limit on that.
No.
But the movie was released on I think it was November 29th of 2006. So we're a year shy away for the 20th anniversary. But at least I can say that I saw it. So there's one movie I can say I saw.
I remember I would never miss a Fangoria issue. Horror Hound, Rue Morgue. I had all those horror magazines, and I came across this film during those publications, and all I saw was it reminded me of just diarrhea, man. I was like, oh no, I'm never watching this movie, bro. And look how many years it's been, and I've never seen this until we were like, fuck it, let's do it. Fuck it, let's both go in here and be fucking. Let's see how nasty this fucking movie is. And I mean, again, it's trauma. It's to be. You got to go in and knowing what it is. And I'll be honest, man. Like too much. If I got one complaint, it's gonna be stupid. But the musical aspect of it, I fucking hate shit like that, bro.
It takes you out of it for a minute.
The story's going, then everything stops, And
I
then
mean,
it
if
goes
you
into
listen
song.
to the lyrics
It's
though,
funny. I know.
and wait, so what was funny because since I had already seen it, and you know, I'm one of these people. I have a TV in the backyard, so I put it on, and Adam's back there like watching. Like I watched it last night, so I'm sitting there like a second. You knew the part was coming up, so I'm watering. All of a sudden, I hear him singing, and I'm like, "The fuck?" And I look, and I'm like, "How the hell do you know the words to this song?" I forgot that the closed captioning was on. But I'm gonna say
you guys are closed caption
it.
guys.
Well, no, if you forget that you have that on, and all of a sudden somebody starts singing a song that this would have been the first time you heard it, and as he's singing the words, I'm like, and I turn around, I'm like, I should have actually read what they were singing in the song because now I'm hearing it more.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, the songs were fucking annoying. But you know,
and some of those sequences ran really long. This movie is actually for the type of movie that it is
long.
pretty long. It's pretty long, and I was like, oh, now I know why. Because I was like, when I first, before I started to watch, I'm like, this movie's an hour and 45 plus. Like, what kind of movie?
Yeah.
It's a trauma film. These movies ain't that. How much story are they gonna pack in here for this? And now I know why. I was like, oh, this is why. Because it's keeps stopping for these musical numbers, and it drove me fucking crazy. I hated the film up to that point. Once the mayhem started and that music ended, I'm like, okay, now I can enjoy this more because now the pacing is better. It doesn't stop for a song. I hate musicals. I'm sorry, bro. I don't like it.
Well, and trying to keep it a little serious again because we like to review and be all serious. Not all the time. That's a lie.
Go
Hit the comments and then yeah.
Wait. Okay, here we go. If you left off here, Ricky Van, how was the first taste? It was good. I like it so far. The beer, actually, cheers, salute. Taking a sip just for that. Oh no, I spilled some. Yeah.
Party foul.
Yeah, that's not cool. I don't like spilling beer. What was this movie? Yeah,
Yeah.
You tell us, Adam. I mean, you probably already. I'll get to you, but you tell us what were your. Ricky Van was in NYC for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I was in New York. I was. I had a good time though, man. New York. I love going to New York. I just don't like living there, bro. I can't live there. I can't do it. It ain't for me. But it's always good to visit. Selena says, to Adam, that is always good. Who does the cooking? Who does the cooking, Joe? Oh, I knew it. Yeah. Joe's the chef.
And actually, we had people over, and everyone was like, "What can I do to help?" I said, "Get out." And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Go sit in the living room. Just get out." Like,
dude, that's the perfect response. What can I do to help? Get out.
Yeah. I will take your help on washing the dishes. That's about it. But cooking wise, because I'm Puerto Rican, you gotta do that voodoo, you gotta do that magic as you cooking, and plus you gotta cook it with love. So that's why I gotta throw people out.
Yeah. Everything off color happens in this movie, and I made it to the ending laughing. So what does that say about me?
He was laughing.
I'm pretty sure you told Adam, I was like, watch this by yourself, brother. Don't watch it with Adam, bro. That's the first thing I said.
I did. I was just like, I did it last night, and that's why I was like, he's like, no, I want to support you guys, and I heard him laughing. I'm like, he's actually enjoying this, like, and I'm sure I'll leave this one scene that, for Adam, as you're listening in the comments, you can say the scene that you actually got up and walked away, and you're like, okay, I'm good for right now. But I'll leave Adam to say on that
Gareth says, hey, Gareth Morgan, that's hummus, like the dip. Hummus, yeah, like the dip. That's right. Hummus is a dip. I wasn't really familiar with until maybe about 10 or so years back, maybe 12 years back at this point. I went to a diner and one of my friends was like, yeah, I will take this and this and this, and he's like, I want this sandwich with the hummus. I'm like, what the fuck is hummus? I didn't know what it was, bro. And then I had tried it. I was like, oh, okay, not bad, but it's I don't really, I don't down on it like that, but yeah.
All right, so
thank you for that, Garrett. Yeah, man. This movie, I will say though, like that little joke, it reminded me of. I'll be honest, this movie is fucking funny though.
It is funny.
A lot of the humor, not everything when it gets too gross, but a lot of like the jokes in here are so fucking clever, and some things will go over your head. Like for example, when Lloyd Kaufman's character shows up, right? And if you notice, there's a scene like when he's already a chicken. And he's with the other chicken dude, Carl Jr., when they're both chickens. and they're going after. I think it was one of the characters. If you see Kaufman's character directing the other guy, like telling him like because he's directing the movie, so he's also directing his character.
Oh God, I didn't even think about
It's
that.
very subtle. If you look at him in the back, you can see him doing that shit. Like, oh, okay, that's trauma humor right there, man. It's like it's very meta. My Joey, I heard you make a delicious pernil. LOL.
I sure do. I'll be
That's
making one.
Begni. I say
Pernil.
pernil to anger Joe. Joe hates when I say pernil.
Yes, or it's picnic shoulder for anybody who doesn't know what the pernil is. It's basically that Spanish
Pork shoulder. Pork shoulder.
Pork shoulder.
Yep.
I make a. Oh yeah, listen. I'll put it when I make mine. When the skin is done, I literally have people already circling in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Again, I say get out. And then I put it on a pan, I cut it into little pieces, and I have everybody, and I'm not even kidding about this. I make them like actually go out into the backyard. And the ones that really, really want it are like standing right by the sliding doors because they want to be the first ones.
Yeah.
And I'm like, one piece. Because, I literally go with a pan around everyone, even the people who are not huge fans of pork want a little. So I do that. And as soon as we have that, I'll take mine and then I'll go back around. But what they don't know is that there's a second skin that I got in the oven. So, for when the late stragglers show up, I cut that one up. Yeah, my skin is fucking the bomb.
After watching this movie, I kind of like, I don't want to see no chicken, no turkey. I want to see none of that shit.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I'm making pork. So at least on that chicken part, oof. Especially with the sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe.
But
Sloppy
yeah, so
Jose, get it right, bro.
Sloppy Jose. I know that is true. I forget it was Sloppy Jose. But so the movie, as you said, it's at the beginning, it's obnoxious, and then you come to find out that wait.
Back to the movie. I don't know.
That you come to find out that there's actually shit that's happening at the American, damn it, I have it down. American Chicken Bunker. And after a certain character meets his demise, we find out what the actual revenge is. And it turns out that the spirits of the Native Americans that they just threw into the garbage in the back, as well as, I forgot what the number one, but I think it was like 10,000 chickens that were sent to the concentration camp coops. I was like, I can't believe they even put that in here. But I was like, listen, they're not leaving anyone behind on this.
No, I'm telling you, no race was spared. Everyone got made fun of, man.
And then this is how we find out that their revenge is enacted, and shit just starts getting bonkers.
It's interesting, yeah, because when you say that, like, what happens is they destroy the sacred Indian burial ground and they build one of these fast food, heavily commercialized fast food chains, American Chicken Bunker. They build it right on top of it. So these spirits are not happy with that, so they start possessing all of the dead chicken carcasses inside of the restaurant. Like, so you will see like an actual like a chicken, uncooked chicken, just walking up. You can't even really see it walking, but it attacks people essentially, and it kills people. And whoever they kill, they come back, they get infected if they get, they get infected. So now if you die at the hands of one of these chickens, you become this half like humanoid chicken hybrid of a zombie. You join their flock. Next thing you know, whoever eats or consumes the chicken, right? They also get infected. So they consume it, they become this grotesque, horribly looking fucking humanoid. And they fuck you up, man. They fuck you up.
I kind of thought it was a little on the brilliant side. I will say that I'm like, are they trying to do aliens? Because the chicken eggs with the veins, and then Denny's like,
Denny's that's a like, joke, I think that's a sack.
Well, and Denny's like sitting there going, what happened to the chicken I ordered? What is this egg with veins all sticking out? And I'm like, okay, remember trauma. All right, they're the obliviousness has to go out the window here for the characters.
Oh, so you didn't catch that when the general ate the fucking the sloppy Jose that had fucking eyeballs?
Yeah, I mean but that was
after. I know.
It was, but it I thought that the way that everybody gets infected, they didn't. Adam was asking me questions. I'm like, yeah, no clue. I don't know why it's green. I don't know where this I don't know if it's an alien. It's just zombies. They're chicken zombies. And then he's like, we'll get there. Because like you said, it took a while for it to start happening.
Yeah.
But like when they
It
fried
did.
the whole chicken and you hear it screaming, the one guy goes, should chicken be screaming like that? He goes,
Yeah.
man, it's just air bubbles. And it's even, I'm trying not to be offensive in the way that it was done in this movie, but because some of the lines were done really funny. So if I say a line the way it was done in the movie, I am not trying to be offensive. I'm just mimicking what was in the
Yeah.
movie. You can get mad at the movie.
No.
But yeah, it was, he's like sitting there going, no, it's just air pockets. That's just flavor.
Oh, I forgot about that. It's Carl Jr. Right? This is the
No,
guy
no, that's Denny. Denny
Oh,
was the
Denny
one
said that. Oh,
Denny's the manager.
Yeah, he was funny.
Oh.
We played the clip before we came came live when like RB went when I worked at AT&T before and this customer came in begging to use our bathroom, which we don't do. That's our restroom. But we felt bad. Maybe okay, we let him in. He leaves, bro. There was shit on the fucking walls. I shit you not. So when I saw
I believe
this,
you.
exaggerated to the fucking really exaggerated. It wasn't that bad now, but still. I mean, RB was like, Daddy! And Daddy's like, what the holy shit, what the fuck? And he sees all this shit. Oh my god, I lost my marble. I was like, oh my god. Just his reaction alone. That's the thing about this movie, man. It is funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I found it fucking funny, man. After, if it wasn't for the music, man, I would have loved it even more, but
Yeah. And it's so here's the thing. It's what some people would call immature humor, but the problem is that all the humor is there's a lot of actual like there's messages in the movie.
Of
I mean,
course,
let's be honest. There's and actually, you know what? It's just thrown in your face. I mean, again, when all your
subtlety
characters
is not
are
in their wheelhouse, bro.
it is all missed on your first watch. And again, when you actually start talking about the movie and you rewatch it, again, the fact that all your characters are named after fast food chains, that went over me last night.
Mickey, McDonald's didn't catch any.
Yeah, I didn't catch. No, it literally like the Carl Jr. would maybe
liberal lesbians.
But I was just like,
Loved it.
like this is fucking these people. Kaufman is a bit of a he's pretty smart in
Dude,
what he does.
I told the story before, man. I met Lloyd Kaufman at a New York Comic Con years back, and he is just like that in real life. He is a smart ass, he fucks with you. Like he's up front, but he's hilarious. He's a very nice guy too. It wasn't like he was rude or anything, but he was just being himself,
Smart ass.
Awesome.
I mean,
so,
like
and his personality, I shit you not, comes out in his films and vice versa. That's his personality. He's just a jovial guy that's always he loves everything. He's a funny dude. So when you watch these movies, you can't take up seriously. They're not meant to. He's not trying to give you like this, political message or anything. It's a reflection of just the world, So he's just, here we go. This is the world. He's poking fun at it. So, holy shit, man. Like, how about the scene? Now, did you catch Denny, his monologue in this movie? I know you know what that's from.
Well, so I got 2 monologues out of that one. And sure enough, they were both shark movies. So, actually, I know which one you're gonna say. What do you think my other one is gonna be? It's Jaws is one of them. Who else do you think it was?
I don't know, man. I'll be honest. I only caught the Jaws one. And as far as sharks is concerned,
Samuel L. Jackson in Deep Blue Sea.
Oh yeah, Deep Blue Sea.
Remember, he's standing. Because he's standing there, and then he gets killed. He gets his head. He gets basically taken out, and then the chicken comes in and ends up taking out Denny's. So yes, I did think of Jaws, but I also, because again the character being black, I had thought about Samuel L. Jackson because I was sitting there going, when he's getting up, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like Samuel. It's gonna come up from behind.
I figured he was gonna get killed right there and then. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
and you know what's great? Even the way he fucking when he's doing the monologue, right? He grabs the random cookie or whatever was out of his pocket, just like Quinn. Remember Quinn was eating a cracker or some shit. But in the movie, I always thought this in Jaws. Where the fuck did he get that? Like you don't see him. But in this movie, like he grabs a cracker from his pocket, takes a bite or two, and puts it back. Like the most smallest details. Even when when he was asking questions about his story, the same questions like Snyder said in Jaws, for example. Oh, and Hooper. Oh, bro, that was fucking funny. And then what really killed me, my favorite line, not just in this movie, but this as far as film itself, of this nature, when Denny comes back as the Cajun blackened the blackened Cajun chicken, bro. He starts talking about Louisiana and shit, but
he's talking about all the sides he served with
Yeah,
the chicken.
yeah.
I was like, oh my god, we're going.
Then
down
Arby's
here now.
like,
Oh.
Arby's like, hey Denny, you just won the contest, and Denny's like, what contest? The wet t-shirt contest, motherfucker! He starts shooting. Like, bro, I lost my. I saw that clip. I don't know if you remember, Joe, but in one of your movies that fucked me up, I
It's in
inserted
there.
that in one of your older episodes because I came across it a long time ago, and that I've always said, oh damn, I gotta see this movie now. I just never got to it until now, but I got because that shit was so fucking fun. Again, the comedic timing, the facial expressions, everything, and it's oh my god, bro.
Well, and because when I first saw it, I said, "What the fuck was that?" When you put it in the movies that fucked me up episode,
yeah.
and so when I saw it, I'm like, "Oh my god, there is the clip right there."
Dude, I knew you. I was like, I wonder if Joe's gonna recognize the Denny's clip.
But so I'm still waiting. Adam, what was the scene that caused you to walk out like that?
Oh, yeah,
that
let me
was
get to these
way
clips.
too gross for you. I know. I had asked him. I don't think he heard me in case he was doing something.
All right. What did they call them? Flavor something. What? Wait. What did they call them? Flavor something. Flavor savers? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Oh shit. What did he say? Flavor bubbles or flavor?
Oh,
it-
when he.
you
You talking about
the
when he
little
was-
the fried chicken that had the
Yeah.
orange and green bubbles. I
Oh,
forgot.
that was disgusting. Yeah.
Capsules or shit.
Flavor.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah,
Flavor
yeah, yeah.
pellets. I think it was flavor pellets.
I don't know, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Is when someone questioned, hey, Colonel or whatever his name was. What is this? Why did my chicken got these bubbles on? He's all fucking getting sick and shit. All right. Garrett says Denny was more worried about his grandma's money. Such a good kid. That's right. He yes, right. He financed this restaurant with his grandma's fucking life
money.
savings, essentially. And then all it took was the Mexican dude, what's his name, Paco Bell. And all it took was him to get fucking just completely massacred and obliterated and mutilated, body parts everywhere and shit. It took that for him to be like, oh fuck, everything's going to shit.
Grandma gonna be mad. I think it was that. I'm not even the.
Like,
I'm
bro,
worried
someone
about.
just died, bro. You're worried about.
Here's the thing. I'm worried about trying to quote the movie because now I know so far.
Yeah, I don't.
Garrett knows his quotes. So actually, if I say it wrong, you can correct me. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's my first watch. I'm paraphrasing most of this shit. Adam says, milk lemonade around the corner. Milk lemonade sounds disgusting. I don't know what that is, but. Jambalaya, poor boy, gumbo, goddamn, he's turned into a Cajun black and all right, Garrett, you were a fan of this film, aren't you?
That's great. That's
Po' boy.
awesome.
I'd say, well, po' boys are fucking good, bro.
I love po' boys.
Oh,
bro.
yeah. Flavor pods, yeah.
Flavor
Thank
Pod.
you,
There you go.
Garrett.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, dude, when they made him eat the fucking chicken. Oh, Joe got destroyed.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
Screen goes on hold.
I'm sorry. Adam came in. What he was saying was when he went the song that General Roy Lee got into with the milk and lemonades. I think that was the last. I think that was like the last song.
Oh, that was the got you. That's the context behind his comment.
Hey, you can't do this while I'm live either.
Paco Bell killed me.
Poor Paco.
Seen
Bell.
it too many times. You know, oh yeah, man.
That's awesome.
This is funny because this is a movie. If somebody comes over once, oh, you know, hey, let's watch a movie. You want to watch a movie? I swear, I would put this. I won't even tell them what it is. I got a movie. Let's watch this one. You like zombies, right? It's a different take of a zombie film. It depends on the person. If they're like an overly offensive person, no, I wouldn't do that. But you know, someone who just watches the movie and enjoys it for what it is. Dude, oh man, how did you feel about Paco? About how he was? I gotta tell you something. I'm gay. Like everyone already knew that. He's like, I'm gay.
Well, okay.
No, wait, hold on.
Wait, what you may have missed? Yes, because when you know it. What you may have missed right before he died, he goes, Ricky Martin, let me shoot in your
No,
eye.
I didn't miss that. I was like, oh.
Right. So then after he dies, he says, "Let me come out." So that was like he mentions
everyone
Ricky
never said
Martin,
it,
and
'cause-
when Ricky came
Yeah.
out, all of us went, "Okay."
Yeah, but
we all
yeah.
knew.
Oh my god.
You see, what
Jesus
like it was,
Christ.
it was,
Yeah,
it extended the Ricky Martin joke just a little longer,
yeah,
and that's what I'm talking about. The humor, he even did that one right, but by Paco coming out, and it was like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, yeah.
The same
Like Ricky
reaction we
Martin,
had
yeah.
when Ricky came out. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. No, this movie's like Lloyd Kaufman's humor. It's not just humor for the sake of toilet humor. Usually, there's something to it, like meta or subtext, or it's just it's something there, or it's a homage, or it's
he's like
or it's-
George Romero.
yeah, yeah. It's
Look,
always it's always context behind everything that he does, essentially, for the most part. I mean, not always, because I mean, when that guy blew up the toilet again, oh my god, I hated that fucking scene, bro. When he showed the camera like inside the toilet, I'm like, oh no, thank God they put the censored bits. Did you get that right? It
Yes.
said censored. All right, I was like, wait
Yeah.
a minute, is this my version? What the fuck?
No,
What's going-
they just don't want to show you that butthole about to shoot out in your face. That's all. And that was because I had it on in the living room and outside, and when it was getting to that scene, I'm like, this is it. This is when Adam is gonna pull the plug on this movie. He's gonna be done. I'm not doing this. And that that one just went. I'm not huge on shit humor either. I'm also
No,
huge
I'm not a fan of
huge
it.
in
Never was,
shit
yeah.
in movies.
It's lowbrow. It's easy, low hanging.
It
fruit
is.
Type shit, no.
A little shameless plug, solo shit. But when it got extended, that's when I knew, and he came out, and I saw the look on his face, and I looked at the TV. I was like, I knew this was gonna happen. He goes, yeah, that's too much. And I'm like, no,
Was that when he walked out?
By the way, he walked out of the living room
And he
to
came
come
back.
to the backyard where I still had it on. So
He couldn't
didn't-
stop watching.
He couldn't stop watching
It's like a
it. There-
car wreck. You hate what you're seeing, but you
Oh.
can't look away.
But that was like I as I'm watching it last night, and I literally
Oh, man.
just because I had made don't worry, I won't get into the whole. I made like a shepherd's pie out of some leftovers.
Yeah.
So I had my second serving of that, and then I start this movie, and I'm like,
Oh, bro, how can
I
you?
think-
No way.
I think
Bad move.
I think I should not have done that second serving before this, and it kept on, like you said, when he
cannot
lays
eat
down,
this
and all of
one,
a sudden
bro.
it just kept shooting on the wall. I'm like, all right. That's a little too much shit for me right now.
I mean,
You know.
you can't. I mean, this is a movie where a little girl's mother got decapitated, and for the remainder of the film, she's running around with her mother's like head in her
head in her
arms,
hand.
like a doll and shit. Like,
And did she have a cigarette or something in her mouth?
possibly.
I think I think she still had something in her mouth when they brought the
had
head over to her.
stove.
She had something. Gareth will let us know. All right, so because it goes all crazy, and this is Toma, and I'm just gonna put it this way: we're gonna discuss some of the most Toma shit in this movie, and I just want to kind of go first on this one
go ahead.
because there was a little argument on it, but so for the one of the most Toma things for me was Mickey's chicken penis, but the thing is, I was like, well, she's
which one? Oh, her. Oh, she
the
had a
girlfriend.
penis?
Well, when she turned into a chicken zombie
Yeah.
and she was attacking Wendy, a chicken penis came
Oh,
out of her.
yeah, that weird parasite.
So,
looking thing,
well, here
yeah.
I was like, so Adam's
Is
like,
that what
oh,
it was supposed to be?
she goes, well, Adam goes, she got a chicken penis, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't care. It's an offensive movie, so I have no other way. So I go, well, it's either a chicken penis or a chicken clit. So one of those two things just came out chicken from out of there.
I just thought it was just some kind of parasite or something.
No, and they
think
kept
anything
referring to
sexual.
her as a boy because he's at that point she's trying to have sex with Wendy as a chicken zombie.
Or chicken. Wait, that's not. Wait, all chickens are not. No, hens are females, right? And chickens
Hens are
males, is that what it
females.
is?
Yes. But they kept on referring to that character as a boy
Mickey.
throughout the
okay.
whole Mickey as a boy.
Oh,
and
because
then-
they kept calling because she was a lesbian that looked like
Yes.
kind of like a man. and stuff.
yes, and then so now she grew a chicken penis.
Oh, that
That was-
went over my head. That just-
Oh yeah, not me. And the second time around when it came out, I'm like, oh, it looks like a Skeksis from the Dark Crystal, which
yeah.
now it fucked up another one of my
Oh
favorite
God,
movies.
why did you say that? You're right. Jeez Louise.
It did look like when it came out, I'm like, oh no, it's the one that goes that one. Oh, that's who just came out of her. Unless it came out of her vagina, and that's a
Ooh.
whole other vaginal dentata. Another shameless plug, teeth. Sorry.
But yeah, let's go tit for tat now. You mentioned that. What makes it a trauma film? Did you know the body count in this movie was between 188 to 565?
It was a lot.
I
of
looked
people
that
died.
up. Apparently so. But I will say, the one of the where was it at? There was one thing I wanted to point out. Oh yeah. So well, as far as when we go into the crazy like carnage scene, right? When the entire restaurant and its patrons become like undead chickens. I can't believe, and this is so trauma. One of the chickens grabbed a guy and cracked his head like an egg and made a fucking scrambled egg or omelet and shit. Like, what the? I never seen anything like that in a fucking horror film. The guy, they literally cracked his head like an egg and just fried his insides like a fucking make a scrambled eggs or an omelet out of that shit. Like, oh my god, that whole scene was full of outrageous fucking gore
one
and
dude got his
obscenities.
testicles pulled off, and then she pulled them off, and then threw him into the deep fryer, and then took him out of the deep fryer and ate him. Oh, like that's when will
And
say
that's tame compared to most of this shit.
yeah,
Think
this is
about
where
that.
like this
Think
fucking
about that.
movie, the bonkerness that just happened. And
Yeah.
Again, before when I went to schedule this for us, I saw it was a trauma, and I'm like, all right, now that you know it's trauma, you have to go in with a trauma state of mind. So I'm glad I did, because if I had not known that, I maybe not have enjoyed it as much as I did.
You gotta go in knowing that.
When it went insane bonkers, and I mean, you're just getting like everywhere. The one chick the chicken zombie takes the girl's face and puts it on the slicer, and
Oh
it's
my
like
god,
basically.
you're right. I completely forgot about that, bro. That was fucking great. See again, up until that point when it was a musical, like, oh man, I was gonna tell you, Joe, I don't know what we gotta do. Remove this from the schedule. This is not a zombie film. I get it. It's just they use the title as a joke. Because I never looked into this from other than when I was younger, going to the publications, and even then, I didn't want to get spoiled, so I didn't want to look up all the spoilers and read everything in there. But when this scene happens and all the music shit stopped, the musical, and this carnage came up, I'm like, okay, now because I did want to cover it though, because some of the jokes in there and all the humor I wanted to really touch upon, but I was like, come on, please, let there be some kind of zombie action here, and we got it. It came late.
Well,
It came late, but we got it.
what's our other
What other
favorite
scenes
thing?
in there?
Well, I was going to ask you. You didn't notice another thing that you and I both hate in horror that came in a dozen?
In here?
Yes. One of the chicken zombies was plucking the eyes out and then putting it
Yes.
into that. I'm like, oh god.
I saw this movie last week, so it's not as fresh in my mind.
Oh
as
yeah,
it is.
okay.
You saw it again twice.
I saw it last night and today. So yeah.
So it ain't as fresh in my mind. But yes, I do recall that. Yeah.
It was, and actually, and when the fake Jared, the one that actually shat all over the place.
Mind you, to me, what I found grosser than all the shit spewing that he did was he actually brought his fucking food into the
there
toilet, bro. He's dropping the biggest load of his fucking life and he's still eating. That is disgusting. And people do that shit, bro.
I have seen somebody do that.
I've seen it too.
It's like,
Man,
what? Like,
no, food and drinks do not belong on a toilet. I'm sorry.
No.
Let's see if we have any comments here. Let's see what we got. Let me see. Did we get this one here? Oh, okay. It did have a good message about corporate greed. That was Paco Bell. Yeah. That's hitting the
and his special sauce.
Yeah. Credit where credit is due, says Gareth. Clean that bathroom and Hummus cleaned that kitchen perfectly. Only for it to get fucked up again, right?
Oh my god.
Hummus is like, oh.
And she goes, okay, it's all good. And then the guy comes in with his chicken dick. At this point, spraying Carl Jr. Oh my god.
I didn't like that character.
Oh, and well, okay.
He's director too. That
I
actor,
had to stop myself for a second and wonder, where is Carl fucking that chicken right now?
Oh,
And I'm like,
oh,
oh
boy.
no, I know where
I
he's
knew that was
at.
coming. I knew.
I
knew
did.
that was
I.
coming.
But I never. I like. Here's the thing. For me to actually wonder where he's at, and then I go, he's in the neck area. I was like, ew, which explains why he got bit off because the head must have grown around it. Oh my god!
But did you not notice when they sort of pole up his rectum, up his fucking penis head was on the tip of the fucking
Yes, yes. Oh
Hold
my
on,
god! It was.
hold on. All right, here we go. Garrett says the girl who played Wendy had serious issues with Mickey raping her with her new Boyd. Lloyd rewrote it, and I'm sorry, I don't got my glasses on, so I'm a little. I can't
Lloyd
see, but I
rewrote
got
it?
you. I got you. Lloyd rewrote it so the assault didn't happen, but then RB gave Mickey a happy ending. So that's behind the scenes, I'm assuming.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that
Yeah,
411.
one thing me and Joe are not I mean, raping, it's never fun.
No,
We don't any jokes
No.
involving rape and shit like that. I don't find humor in any of that. So I'm glad that that stuff was removed. But oh, Lexi, oh my God, sorry I'm late. I'm used to 8 p.m. That's all right. Sundays we
all
do
right.
7.
Thank you for joining.
During the winter we do 7.
Yes.
Summer it's at 8 because it gets darker later. This movie, bro, what a puke fest. I don't like puke jokes either, and when everybody was puking into buckets and before they turned, oof. Oh, one thing this movie did have, though, thank you, Lexi, for reminding me. One thing Lloyd Kaufman's films are known for is those crazy, like, I forgot what he called it, but when people puke out the fucking green slime and all that shit, he called it something. I forgot, but like Class of, if you watch, what was it, Class of Nukem High?
Class of Nukem High.
Yeah,
Toxic Avenger.
It's in almost in every one of his films. It's one of his traits, and that was in here by the buttloads. Adam says, Hamas killed me too. They spared no one. Let me ask you a question now, and Gareth, you can answer this too if you know anything behind the scenes. That character took the fucking protein fucking mass. What is that? The growth.
The steroids.
The steroid essentially. She grew mass. Her eyes popped out. She blew up, right? But if she came back.
Well,
what?
I mean, here's okay. So wait.
Explain it.
Before you're gonna ask that, just remember that Jared went to the bathroom fat, and then he came out of the bathroom skinny.
Yeah, because he ate the chicken. She didn't though.
No, but really, the thing is, how are you gonna ask for an explanation when you had somebody who basically hatched an egg, that the chicken went in him for him to come out? Oh wait, because maybe he was a chicken. Maybe he was one of the first chicken zombies.
Well, you're right. I'm expecting
he did
a
look
too
skinny.
much logic.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said
See, I thought that
normally
was a
we
joke.
put some thought into here when we tour these movies, but this was one that I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna ask questions.
Easy with the teeth. Easy with the
teeth. And then you heard crunch. I was like, oh no, because I am not a big fan of it getting chopped off either, as I discussed before. But that's the whole thing. Like, I'm sitting there going, this movie has everything ridiculous. That I fucking hate in horror.
Yeah, if you want to go in there, lose your brain at the door, and just laugh out loud at the most ridiculous fucking shit you're never gonna see anywhere else. This is it. This is why I like these movies though, because even if it don't make sense, it's there, and chances are you've never seen anything like that before. So it does feel fresh. I would admit. Even though I'm not into all the puke jokes, but that's a personal preference of mine. Gary says I can't explain it. Steroids turn her into a sexy beast. I tell you what, when she took off her outfit, I was like, oh, I knew it. I knew there was something nice under that outfit. I just knew it. I don't think that was the same actress. Maybe it was. I'm not sure, but
I don't. It might have been, honestly, but he's got a good point.
When I saw the eyebrows underneath the her facial coverings and her hood, they were too perfectly they were perfectly kept. They were well shaped, so I knew there was something fancy under there. I hate it. I'll never watch it again. But like, yeah, I said that too. But you know what? Now talking about it, I want to watch it again. Like in Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, when fucking Tom Towles was watching the video of Henry killing the people. And they finished watching the video, and Tom Towles' character's like, I want to watch it again. That's what I feel like right now.
I would
Why?
have to
Love
be
Rapunzel.
super, super, super high.
No, I wouldn't watch
hanging out
the
with
whole
a bunch
film.
of people who are
This
getting
is-
high to
but-
tell them to watch this
Yes,
movie.
but put it on when you're fucked up and your friends are
have to.
fucked up. I gotta show you something. But put it in certain scenes. I can't watch the whole movie. I don't want to sit through all the singing parts. Yeah, I don't want to sit through all that. But
Yeah.
a lot of naked chicks in this movie too. God, dang, a lot of boobs and booty in this one. Even a lot of fun.
Yeah,
too.
we could have used some guy in here. I'm not gonna lie, especially
There
the scene
was.
where
You
he
got the
was
guy at the beginning, bro.
Ew, that's not what. That's not
That's
what
for
I
you.
want. That's not
I
what
got the
well,
chicks, man.
well, I had Arby. I had Arby and the caretaker. That was like the worst
Fuck
part
it,
of
there
the
you
whole
go.
thing.
There you go.
Is there any before we wrap this up, any
Yeah,
other of any other gross stuff that stuck out to you or? You said
No,
it's
I
been a
mean,
bit.
one of my, it's funny because one of my early notes was offensive much. Like, God dang.
Ah.
All right, I was like, I know what this movie's gonna be now. Is it's such a, oh man. Again, it's weird. Like Lexi says, like, I'm never watching this again. It's not a movie. Yeah, I can't just. All right, let me just put on Poultrygeist. I gotta be in the mood for it. But this is a movie I would put it on to show certain people their reactions to certain stuff in here. But yeah, it's a trauma film. I just saw yesterday for the first time the Toxic Avenger, the new one, and apparently I just saw it, so I didn't look into it, but apparently that's also under Trauma.
Yeah.
Lloyd Kaufman again is in that film as a cameo. Again, he's in everything that Trauma does. But the reason why I bring it up, yes, that has all the gore you would expect out of a Trauma film, but it doesn't have any of the racially, politically charged humor in it at all. There is nothing offensive in that movie because, come on, you watch. It's always something in those films, but you can't do that now. You just can't get away with it, unfortunately. And not that I'm advocating for it, but every once in a while, if it's done like this, like it's just poking fun at itself, that's okay, that's different. It's entertainment, but yeah, it's weird how movies now are so like neutered compared to this is 2006, not even that long ago, bro.
No, it's going to be 20 years. 19.
Yeah,
The movie released 19 years ago.
Most of the films we cover here are fucking from the 80s.
No, I know, but so here's
So this
where
feels new for me.
here's a good, strange. It maybe some people might not agree, and also I was wrong on the date on the release. It was released December 29th, not November 29th. So, come next year, right before New Year's. They released this before New Year's, huh? Interesting. And I lost what I was gonna say.
Apparently, too, while you think about that, this movie, this actual American Chicken Bunker, was filmed in a McDonald's restaurant. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, but the sex scenes in the movie, remember, like when Arby had that crazy sex fantasy with the threesome with Mickey and Wendy. That was all the sex scenes, even during his musical section, was all filmed in a church.
Oh no!
Because they rented out a church. I don't know if they rented it, but they had a church for the cast and crew. That's where they would have their downtime and spend most of their time in between takes. And they filmed this. Obviously, they weren't allowed to do it at McDonald's, but somehow they were allowed to do it in a church. I don't know. I'm assuming maybe it wasn't. And it was defunct. Maybe it wasn't like I don't know. But anyway, that's my little fun fact for you for the video.
Before I forget my compliment,
I got
it's not as good, but I would probably say, like, this movie is to horror what Blazing Saddles was to the offensive comedy.
All right.
It's a good thing. What I'm trying to say is
Blazing Saddles is a classic.
It's a classic. It's not as good. No, hold on. I'm just trying to say I even said it in the beginning. I'm not saying I said it in the beginning. It's not as good. What I'm trying to say is that in the offensiveness,
they could never
in
make
the in your
today
face.
either.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
But the in your face, like all the racial stuff. I mean, when General Lee, all the stuff that General Lee was saying, of Paco, it did make me think of Blazing Saddles in the sense of like the movie goes there. Blazing Saddles, like it just it hit everyone, but it was a different
crazy to
time.
think about when Blazing Saddles came out. They weren't even trying to be like controversial. Not at all. That's just how it was.
That was
back
how
then.
things were at the time.
Yeah, so no one saw that as like, oh my god, this is highly offensive. Ban it. No, but now if it comes out, Forget it. Whoo, no. Yeah, I watched it. High as fuck, Lexi adds. I started it sober 10 minutes in and said, hell no, I need to be high for this. Yeah. You gotta be.
Same. I'm not gonna lie. I smoked one bowl and I said that is not enough. I
Yeah.
paused it and I went and had a second bowl.
Oh, dude, I was nice too. I could, yeah, this is not a movie I could watch sober. Adam says, I think this is not a post-Thanksgiving tradition. Oh, you and Adam, Joe?
Wow.
There you go. Add this to your
I'm
list.
impressed with this.
Gareth says, this is a movie you want to share.
Yes.
Definitely. Yeah, man. It's because it's a sign of the I don't want to say sign of the times because again, this wasn't again you say 20 years. It does feel like a long time, but to us that feels like it was yesterday. I mean, I literally just said, "Oh, I saw this in a Fangoria magazine," and that feels like yesterday. So it's crazy how time flies. But I agree. It should be a song to Adam. And Gareth adds, he is right. It is the horror comedy version of Blazing Saddles, as referred to. Yeah, I mean, if you
I mean, if you really think about it, just
absolutely. Horror version. I can see that. Yeah.
take out just if you look at the racial stuff, the way that everything was. I mean, it was constant. It was constant in there, no matter what. Even if it was in their
Paco
face.
got it the worst.
Well, poor Paco though, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, it takes no pun intended, a lot of balls to sit there and do that in front of a woman who is praying. To sit there and put your special sauce in there. But the best part was after he was done, he goes to her, I don't mind you praying, but I don't want to keep hearing that clucking sound.
Yeah. Real quick. Gareth, if you're still here, before we sign off, let us know your favorite moment, whether it's the funniest moment or just your best favorite moment of this film. I'm curious because you seem to really, you're very knowledgeable about the film, and I want to know your opinion on I want to know what you found the best moment of this film. Very curious about that. So
well, while he's doing that, we'll go ahead and do our score on our beer.
You go for it.
You go. Oh, I did go first. All right. So
I go first with mine.
That's good. I got it. I don't know if it was the conversation, the movie, or the beer, but I feel pretty nice right now. So, I think these are not always out all the time because it said it's seasonal. So, when it comes out again, I would definitely get it. And because it's a 5.2, for those of you who don't want to get too toasty, it's actually pretty good. So I'm gonna give it a 5-pack out of 6.
Oh, good. That's a good ABV.
Yeah.
If you want to if you're during the holidays, if you're gonna have like a lot of beers, you don't want to get too fucked up, but you want to keep drinking throughout the night. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
No, that's a good one. What about you?
Yeah, no, mine is I would go 5 as well, man. 5 out of 6 because I don't feel like or heavy or nothing like that. Even though it's only one beer, because I didn't, it's a pint though. I still got a lot left. After we finish here, obviously, I'm gonna finish this off, and I'm gonna watch Welcome to Dairy. By the way, Welcome to Dairy for this Thursday. We're gonna be talking about Good Boy. We got 2 episodes of Dairy. We're gonna also cover at the end of our review of Good Boy episodes. It's 5 and 6.
5 and 6. 5 and 6.
5 and 6. 6 is tonight. I'm gonna watch it after this, and I can't wait to talk about 5. So 6, let's see what it got. But anyway, I'll finish it off then. But it's a 5 out of 6. It's very light. It's tasty. It does not leave a bad aftertaste or anything like that. So I got a little bit left. I'm gonna finish it off for you.
Well, we got a couple comments from.
All right, let's hit these comments before we wrap up. I'm sorry again. I'm blind.
I'm gonna click on it.
I got it right. Favorite moment, my man. Big midget producing eggs where there shouldn't be any. The big midget.
Was Big Midget the one that the guy that got him on the one that produced the yeah. He knows the fucking names. I mean, it's going like
who's Big Midget?
The only one that threw me off was the guy that ended up with the both. He ended up growing big tits.
He grew breasts.
And then when he opened it up, it was 2 eggs, and the chickens came out.
I can't. All right, Adam says I cannot pick a best moment. It was all ridiculous, and I loved it. I wasn't going into it expecting that though. Adam, I'll be surprised, Adam.
Me too.
I'm surprised you sat through it
honestly.
and you actually found something to enjoy. Joe, by the way, my favorite scene, I'll tell you right now, I already mentioned it, was the resurrection of Denny as a blackened Cajun chicken when he got killed during the wet t-shirt contest. My absolute favorites. What's yours? All right, what do you think? I'll go to the next one. What do you think? Adam says, "Welcome to Dairy. Has been awesome so far." Yeah, man.
All right.
Kira says, Mel Brooks was deliberate in his pushing people's buttons. John Wayne declined playing Jim in Blazing Saddles. Oh, good fun fact. Never knew that.
Nice.
Lloyd did the same thing. Wow, good to know. I cannot see John Wayne in a Blazing Saddles film, so I can see why he turned it down. Joe, you thought about it?
And actually, it's hard. It is more of with hummus.
Hummus. He was
Hummus.
great.
It was more of every single time she was covered in blood. Because if you didn't notice, she would get a bunch of blood on her, and it was all gone. And she cleaned everything up, and she was cleaning herself
with her fucking her mouth still covered right through the fabric.
Oh, I didn't even peep that though, but it was her. It was her character. Because she literally was constantly covered in blood. So kudos to that actress. Just sit there and just be and like you said when you did the I forget the terminology with the voice thing, and they kept going to her. And they're going
pantomiming, yeah.
And she's going, eh? It's like she's got entrails all over her.
She never spoke though at all. She did speak. I wish they would have just kept her pantomiming. That would have been great. But they had to
right. Well, it was at the end when she finally told them that they had to go.
I guess to get her point across. Let's see. We got a comment here. Yes, Big Midget was the one who produced an egg from his rectum and squeal. Squeal. I got bitch titties. Yeah, there you go.
All right, well, with that...
Listen to this. Hold on. Who produced an egg from his rectum. And with that being said, thank you, Gareth. I appreciate the knowledge. I'm glad you enjoyed this
thank
one,
you
Gareth,
for coming in on us, honestly, Gareth.
We needed you on this one, bro. And you know what, though? Because of Gareth, I do appreciate this movie even more because now it made me realize, you know what? There is something here. There's something underneath that hood.
There honestly is.
It's a sign of the times, and we're not gonna get it back anymore, man.
It's weird.
Back then you could joke like this. Now you can't because you can't.
And it's weird, like you said. Honestly, if you take out the musical parts and just stick to the story, it won't take you out as much. That is my only true
the musical
nitpick.
part. I'm not speaking for you. I'm speaking just for me. Maybe if not you again, but if you're into musicals or you don't mind musical numbers, you may like it more. I, as a personal preference, don't like musicals, and I hate it when movies add it when they're not musical. I don't consider this dude. I was gonna be like, bro, tell me this is not a musical, please.
Well, because we were messaging, and I had said to you, "Oh no, music." And I was at that point counting, and you were like, "Oh yeah, no, it's just this many," and I'm like, "Yeah, we're at number 4 right now." Yeah. And you're like, "I think that's actually it was."
I said 3, but you're right, it was 4. Yeah.
Well, and I think there was actually 5 in total. 5? I want to say there was, right towards the end, right after everything got all crazy, there was like one little song in there. It was very.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. This is blew my mind. This is Brains and Brews. How did I not bring this up? Or you? The main weakness to these chicken zombies was fucking beer.
Alcohol.
Dude, when Arby was telling Carl Jr., what's the weakness? He's like, alcohol. He's telling him what it is. He pours alcohol down his throat, kills him. Like, fuck, he died. I'm trying to find out what it was that kills these fucking things. Bro, you just killed the guy. And it just went over his head. I'm sorry. That little gag, I was like, oh, that's brilliant. That's great. And, the performances, too, helped a lot, man.
Carl and Lloyd, because I think Lloyd, out of
Chief,
anything
what's
that he
his
put
face?
in here,
The drunk chief. That's how they figured. By the way,
Actually-
it's an Indian like burial ground. It's like an Indian.
Oh, did you
burial
notice
ground.
one of the
And the reason this
tombstones?
is buried because Indians can't handle liquor.
And
Is that-
of course, yes, they
that-
became alcoholics because of the white man's
Yes.
fermented beverages.
Fucking amazing. Hold
That's
on.
what- so after he says that, and Arby turns to the camera and goes explaining the whole thing. I thought that it was kind of Lloyd going, I know this joke is a little bit on the too far. I'm gonna acknowledge it,
Yeah.
and I'm still gonna keep it in here though.
Yeah.
You know, so it was as you said, as we're drinking beers and
Yo.
sipping shots. Thank God, we're not chicken
No,
zombies.
I'm glad we didn't forget that one. Yeah, we would have been dead. Gareth, there is a lot in it. It is Lloyd's masterpiece. Even then, some of the tunes were badly wrote. I tell you what, this is, I think, peak Trauma. I think as far as Trauma is concerned, this was it's the effects is all practical. Like, it was a really well-produced film with the low budget that it had. And I think as far as Trauma is concerned, I think it is, if you want to go on a technical aspect and overall humor and I think this is Trauma's best. I agree. 'Cause I see most of his Trauma films, man. Some songs were good, some bad. Yeah, I mean, if this song
But
is
all
catchy,
the songs were supposed to fit into the moment, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why you have to. It's one of those you have to listen to the words, and you know what? I know you hate it. Put the captions on. I promise you, if you put the captions on,
don't
so you
hate it,
can read.
no.
No, but for this movie, if you're gonna
Yeah.
redo it again,
Yeah,
so you get to the songs,
no,
put the captions on, so that way you hear all. Because when you read it and you see how it fits in the story, yes, we hate music. Rocky Horror Picture Show is the only horror musical I will only ever love. But if you had the captions on and you read everything they were saying,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
all fucking fits.
Yep. I'm Native American, Lexi. I can handle my liquor. Well, I was drinking. When I was drinking.
When I was drinking.
Lexi, yeah, she used to get toasted on our live streams in a good way. The preacher trying to hold. Thank you. That fucking priest killed me with that fucking wig, bro. And I'm glad he took it
And he
off
kept
at the-
shifting it. That was the best part.
The preacher trying to hold up General Leroy and Mickey with a Mel Gibson DVD. He had the Passion of the Christ. He had the Passion. Yes.
Damn it.
The commercialized version.
Commercialization of Jesus.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, the what is it? The Passion of the Religious Whack Job. It's crazy. Yeah, what Mel Gibson? Yeah, I mean he is referred to as a whack job a lot. Oh man, thank you, Garrett. This guy brought up so many points that I
Yeah,
had.
Garrett, honestly,
forgot. There's so much in
good.
this movie, and I saw it again because I was going away for Thanksgiving. I wouldn't have time. My girlfriend would not like this movie, so I didn't even bother. So I said, "Let me
You
watch
should have
it
tried
let
it.
me- No,
I
no,
tried.
no,
I
no.
tried it. Hey, I thought the same thing with Adam, and look at what happened.
Maybe. All right, and I'm Native American too. Gareth adds, I can't hold my liquor.
That's okay. Sometimes I can't either, and I'm not
Good to
Native
know.
American.
Thank you, Gareth, Lexi, everyone
Gareth,
else, Adam.
honestly.
Appreciate it, guys.
I just want to give
That was fun.
a huge thank you to Gareth for jumping
Yeah.
on and
Awesome,
all the
Gareth,
information you gave. It just helped out, especially with two people who just saw this for the first time.
Yeah.
As Ricky said, on Thursday,
I'm going off of the first watch, so it's kind of hard to remember everything.
but on Thursday we're going to be doing Good Boy. It is streaming on Shudder and AMC Plus, depending on who you're paying for. If you are paying for, actually, let me not say that right now, but for our last one of the year, because Brains and
Live
Brews,
stream. Joe
our
again.
last of the year,
Joe, he's
not our last complete live stream for Brains and Brews.
pronouns, pal.
But for our next one, it's, at least for me, it's going to be a first watch. We're going to be doing Dead Snow. We're in the middle of
First
winter.
watch. That's news to me. I didn't know we were doing that.
Did you see that one yet?
Yeah, I saw that a long time
Oh
ago.
yeah,
My
oh
first
yeah,
one.
no, yeah. I was trying. There's no. I was trying to figure out
That's a
a
good one.
zombie Christmas one again.
Uh,
But then I got
no,
Dead
there
Snow.
is. I saw a movie. I didn't see it yet. I saw it on when I was looking for a movie to watch. There is a Christmas zombie film. Something. It's called something. It's a newer one. It's a zombies that invade during Christmas. It's on
Oh.
Amazon. Check it out. Maybe
We'll have
watch
to. We'll
it.
maybe save it for
Yeah, maybe for next year. Who knows?
next year. But yes,
Yeah,
we're going to be doing Dead Snow, and that will be December 28th.
Yeah, you'll dig that one.
So make sure to hit subscribe, hit the follow. We will be putting on our socials the link to the episodes, any lives that we have coming up. So you know what? Click on that real quick and then just hit that notification. So that way, when we go live, you can join live with us. Oh, I know you had to mess her message up.
Yeah. Good night, Beer Brothers. See y'all soon. Good night, Lexi. Thank you for joining, and thank you for watching. I did not think you would watch the film, so.
Hey, she did it the right way. She went and got higher because that's what I needed to do to watch this one.
Lexi knows.
But yes, thank you for joining us. Hit the subscribe, like I said. Hit the follow. Thursday, any dog lovers, join us because I want to say that the dog from this movie was nominated for Best Actor from the Astra Awards. So we're talking about an animal is being nominated in horror with human beings. So that makes me look forward to this.
Have you
Because
seen it yet?
No,
Not yet?
no, not yet. But have you saw it already?
No, not yet. No.
All right, I can't wait to watch it. Honestly, I know when we saw it. No,
Yeah.
I will talk. I know I spoiled it for both you and I.
No.
I had already told you already. So I looked up into
In case
it. So
someone else
you,
hasn't seen it yet. That's what I'm saying,
oh
don't
yes,
spoil it.
I looked up into it. So at least what we were worried about, we don't have to worry about. But yes, join us
Still, I
live.
don't like animals in peril. That's all I mean. Anything for brains and brews. Oh,
Yeah.
you haven't done it in a while, man. Brains and brews.
Well, I'm the brains, and you're the.
Brews.
So with that, join us next time, and don't get motherfucking bit.
Yes, right. Stay scared.
Listen,